100% recommend Mickey and Tucker's Plumbing because of the success that I've had with them over 5 jobs. Having a master plumber who you also like, who's also reliable, who also charges a reasonable amount of money is a great combination. My name is Steve Drexler. I run an Airbnb here on Lake Apodcong. My Airbnb is busy 30 out of 31 days a month. I can't have any downtime with my system at all. This is why I hire Mickey to do the plumbing work, of which I need a lot of here. Things break down and I have guests every day. I run a power sports business that's tied into my Airbnb business. So renters come and they jet ski with me, they ride electric surfboards, they ride electric hydrofoils and race kayaks. So they're here from other states, from other countries, and they've heard about me through Airbnb, and they're here and their time is premium. So that's with me on the water on expensive devices, and it's them in the hotel here. So I can't have a toilet that doesn't work, a sink that's backed up, a hot tub that doesn't function. Mickey has been hired to work on all of those projects. I've known Mickey through other businesses and connected with him, and I found out he is now out on his own building his business. So I was happy to get connected again with him, and I had an immediate job for him. And because my first experience was good with him, I had no hesitation at all about hiring him immediately. When I first hired Mickey, I didn't know anything about plumbing. I didn't know what the designations are that make a distinction between something called a master plumber or a journeyman or an apprentice. For me, it was just, I have a problem as a homeowner here in Lake Apodcong and as a business owner. I've found recently that Mickey is certified as a master plumber, which is many tiers above just anybody with a wrench that can potentially get a problem fixed. Or, you know, there's potential to make a problem worse, by the way. And it's very important not just to get the problem solved, but not have a worse and more expensive problem. And I'll tell you something about damage. Water is very, very expensive. I had a plumbing problem under my dishwasher, caused a $2,500 problem in my flooring. I have a problem in my shower right now that has caused probably a $5,000 construction problem because water buckles wood. If it's not caught, you can't risk it with somebody. It is far more expensive. Because I'm running 3 different businesses all connected to my performance sports business, I don't have any time. I don't have time to redo a project. It's worth more money for me to be able to stay on the things that I'm using already to make money, rather than to take time away from that to do a home project which I'm not skilled at. I'm not going to get in and do certain kind of plumbing diagnostics and create a bigger problem that is also more expensive problem that takes more time for me. It is far worth it to get the things solved and to stay working on what my primary business is. So Mickey has helped spec out and install an elaborate hot water heating system, electric system. I had previously a hot water tank. I don't know what it was called, a standard tank with a burner underneath. I replaced that to give my house a lot more room. It opened up that whole room by not having this gigantic tank full of hot water just sitting there. So I now have an electric and propane unit that is 5 inches deep, 2 feet across. It sits on the wall. Mickey was able to install that, not an easy install. I've used him for that. Because he has multiple skills, as a master plumber, I had a problem with my hot tub heater. I had to buy a new pump. I tried to do it myself. I got halfway. The job wasn't done. I run a business. I've got people coming every day. I have to be able to say yes all the time. You can use the hot tub. When I did it myself, it was 2 hours and the job still wasn't done. And I had people calling me, Steve, when can we use the hot tub? I called Mickey, came over, got the new pump installed. The job was done and the guest was using the hot tub in an hour. That's why I call him. I want the problem solved. I don't want a lot of question marks. Maybe I can do it. Possibly. I wonder if I have the parts. He just has the parts, has the tools. The job is finished, which is what I want. Plumbing is absolutely vital. It's like the unsung hero of a home. Everybody relies upon it. Risks are going up, okay? So you want things, systems that work. Part of the reason that people come to my business is that I have multiple things that they can do. Additionally, this is a hotel, so they have to be able to use a shower, use a sink, and use a toilet. And it's a big deal when any one of those 3 things doesn't work. I've worked with Mickey on 5 different projects over a 2-year period on different water systems in my house. Every project has been done rapidly, it's been done for the right amount of money, and it has been done completely. He has not once had to be called back to fix something. So that means for me as business owner, there's a high degree of reliability, which I like, okay? Because I don't want to think about the things that I have no control over. Heating and cooling and water systems I have no control over, yet they're at the core of what the basic things that people expect. They want a toilet that works, a sink, a shower. These things just have to function all the time. A hot tub that's functioning. Hot tubs are not his specialty, but he had no problem doing this pump. As a homeowner, it would be helpful for me in knowing how systems work if it was helpful. But the truth is, I just want everything to work, and I need to focus on the things that are making me money and the things that are making my guests happy. Anything that takes away from either one of those two things is off point. So what I most care about with any contractor I use is the job going to be done? Can I count on you to show up quickly? Do you know that I'm a sole proprietor and I have this business, and will you get here as soon as you can? Because it matters, because I don't have any other tools. If the toilet doesn't work, the shower doesn't work, the hot tub doesn't work, everything stops. So what I like is that it's going to be done. That's what I most care about. 100% recommend Mickey and Tucker's Plumbing because of the success that I've had with them over 5 jobs, every job, and a range of issues having to do with sinks, showers, toilets, hot water heaters, pumps for a hot tub. Every one of those 5 projects was done right. As somebody that's running a business who also owns a home, it's important that the skill level of the people that I contract is as high as I can find. The most reasonable amount of money, with also people I like, that are trustworthy, that are also, frankly, good company, that are fun to be around and get the work done. So you have this mix with Mickey and Tucker's Plumbing. As a homeowner, you're a business owner. You've got to pay a mortgage. You've got to keep all the systems functioning in your home. You've got a spouse. You've got kids. Okay, you're not Airbnb, but you have all kinds of family members. You have visitors. You've got friends. People rely or will look to you if something is not working. You look bad. The sink doesn't work. Why is the shower off? Never look bad. Never be embarrassed. Never not have something deliver. So that's why I would recommend Mickey for anybody that owns a home or has a business to get their work done. Having a master plumber who you also like, who's also reliable, who also charges a reasonable amount of money is a great combination.